No, right. Don't make me laugh. We're in Edinburgh now. Just waiting for someone else to come on in Land's End, and then we'll get started. So, Tracy, tell everybody what we're doing in Edinburgh here today. What we're doing over the next couple of days.
In Edinburgh and also Glasgow tomorrow. We're coming to tell everyone what's happening to our boys. Justice for our boys, and like I say, everyone else. Our boys were not an isolated attack. There's many in the last 2 years, and probably a lot longer than that. So we want to raise awareness, especially for people who don't have social media.
Yeah. Right, and okay, right now, so we're in Edinburgh, and we're one of our other team members who is down in Land's End. If it comes up, come on. Signals are awful around it. Hi, Marion, you right?
Hi. There you go.
Right. So we're up in Edinburgh. We've got Marion down in Land's End, and we won't stop. We won't stop until we get justice for these 3 boys. Not just the 3 boys, every other person that's been a victim of an injustice suffered at the hands of the establishment. So, Marion, can you tell people a bit more? Because you're better with birds than I am.
So you say. Yeah, we're from one end of the UK to the other today, spreading the truth really, and letting people know about terror attacks that aren't advertised, or aren't put out in the press as terror attacks, and they are terror attacks. I think most of you will be aware of what happened to Josh, George and Harry now. Families have done a good job of putting the story out there already, but we need to make people more aware, because this goes on every single day, and it's all over Europe, not just in the UK, it's all over Europe. So it's high time people knew. And
you've even changed the thing on Land's End, and it says Josh, George and Harry on it.
Yeah, with the date they died, so nobody forgets ever.
So Marion, I'll pass you over to Tracy now, and actually, should we let all of you speak? So.
Hi, ladies.
What are we doing over the next few days?
The signal's really bad down here.
So we're going to be going to Nottingham, Newcastle, Manchester, Leeds, where else, James? Sunderland. For the
Leicester.
Next week, each day we're going to be trying to do 2 cities a day to raise awareness, because as we know, the mainstream media will not let anyone know what is happening to our people, and it's got to stop happening to our people. As I said, we don't want no more terror attacks, we don't want no more loss of our loved ones. The truth needs to be out there. They're not showing you the truth. Enough is enough. We need to start protecting our country, our birthright and our people.
Right. So, to every patriot that is watching this, tomorrow we're in Glasgow, Tuesday Newcastle and Sunderland, Wednesday Middlesbrough and Leeds, well Middlesbrough if we have time, Thursday Manchester, Friday we're in Nottingham. So what you need to do, if you want to help us, come along, support us, just get people involved, get people out on the streets, and let's show the establishment, especially Theresa May, especially Sajid Javid, that we ain't going to be stopped. They ain't stopping us now, they ain't going to stop us ever. We're doing it for the next generation of kids, not for me, for the next generation, the generation after. World War I, World War II will have all been in vain if we don't take back control of this country from those treacherous traitors that sit in Parliament. And I think with that...
And from one end of the country to the other, we're spreading the truth.
And we're spreading the truth as well. You're right, Marion. We're spreading the truth to people that aren't online. So if there's, well, like I said, if you know people that aren't on social media, get them to come out, inform them of what's going on, because it could happen to your kids, and we don't want it to happen to your kids. We want to preserve this country. And these people, this plague of people, they're exploiting our liberal democracy, and they're using our own laws against them. So to every member of the Muslim community, if you want to make change, you must stand with us. Tell us that terrorism is not part of Islam. Mean it.
And perfect example was Russia yesterday, Moscow. What did everyone say? We're jumping to conclusions. Did that car deliberately drive off the road or not, James? Come on.
Yes, yeah, the car deliberately drove off the road. We've seen the footage, and also yesterday we saw in Russia as well. What happened, car mounts a pavement, goes into 8 people, and all these lovey liberal losers keep telling people that it's not a terrorist attack. It even said in the Al Qaeda magazine, Inspire, that they would stop bombing people and they would instead use knives, they'd use cars, and this is what's happening. So all we're here for is to spread the message and to wake people up. And I think we're going to go and have to visit the Scottish Parliament as well.
Don't forget Chris Donald as well while you're up in Scotland. Brenda just said.
Yeah, Chris Donald.
Yeah.
Maybe we should get a bit more information out of this. But we're going to go to. I think we're going to go to the Scottish Parliament at one point. So we need to mention what happened to Chris as well and what's happened. There's been loads of attacks that have happened, and we want to expose them all. And we want to expose this treacherous government for what they are.
And people need to come and support you along the way as well. So we'll be publishing details of where they are.
Even just if. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll release a message out on the Fighting for Justice page, my page, your page. Each night we'll let people know where we're going to be, what time we're going to be meeting. And like I said, if people want to get involved with us, then join us. The more the merrier. We need to wake people up. We need to change this country.
And the penultimate is next Saturday when we all meet together in London.
Yeah, and then, so this is it. So next Saturday we finish off at the Brexit rally in London. So anybody that's not aware of it or anybody that supports Brexit and they want to get down there, and actually not just Brexit, just freedom in general. If you love this country and you care about it, then you need to get yourself down to London on the 23rd and you need to make your voices heard, because there's going to be a big turnout from the left, there's going to be a big turnout at the Trafalgar Square Festival, and we need to show these people that they ain't doing this anymore. Time we took back control.
Well said, James. And good luck this week.
I think that's it, isn't it? So, yeah, we'll let you shoot off. And to everyone that's watching, just keep an eye on the page, because we'll be going live at some point a bit later on when we're marching through Scotland, well, marching through Edinburgh, waking people up. So, Marion, thank you for...
We're waking them up in Cornwall. Look, Paul Shelford, hello, what are you doing on there? And now in Cornwall they're listening. At last.
See, we need to wake up as many people as possible.
And we will. Don't worry about that.
But yeah, please. Oh, like we said, if you can't be there in person, then head over to Fighting for Justice's Just Giving page. Just contribute anything that you can. Because look, I'm going to say this again. I've had people saying, "Oh, you shouldn't say this about Dankula." At the end of the day, you got 200 grand. He's not helped Tommy. He's not helped these boys. So let's all of us club together and do it. And let's get justice for these 3 boys.
And get some legal help.
Yeah, legal help. So if anybody knows any barristers, if anyone knows anyone that can help these people, then do it.
Because it could be your child, it could be your son, it could be your daughter.
Yeah, it could be anyone's child. And how many...
We don't want our children to be your children next. Enough is enough. We say it all the time. People have said it for years and years and years. And enough is enough. We've got people on our streets that are murdering our children, murdering our loved ones. If you look at, the Westminster attack, the London Bridge, Lockerbie,
San Bernardino
in
America,
7-7, and everyone else, the cars that mount pavements, the stabbings, over, I don't know, 500-600 people. Look at the nationalities of all the people who were murdered, and that will tell you something. I'm not going to tell you what it is, because we're not like the left. We don't make up stories and tell you what to think. You think for yourself and you research it.
Yeah.
And if we don't stand up and everybody else doesn't, who's going to? Because the authorities obviously don't give a damn about us.
I think we've done. So there's Nicola. That's Harry's mum. Tracy, Josh's mum, and that's our dear friend Nora. Give him a wave, Nora.
Hi.
So yeah.
People, this is our birthright. They're all our children.
This is Jordan, by the way.
It's only our generation that can do it.
What did you say,
Absolutely.
Marion?
That's Jordan. I didn't introduce him.
You're right, Jordan.
It's freezing cold and windy and foggy down here.
It's nice and warm up here. Obviously it's a bit leftist, isn't it, Scotland? But I think we'll have a nice time.
You will have fun.
And obviously the main thing is to raise awareness. So yeah, Marion, I'll speak to you a bit later on, and to everyone that's watched, thank you. Keep sharing, share it onto as many platforms as possible, and let's get justice for everybody that's been denied it in this country, starting with these 3 boys.
Thanks, Jamie. Thanks, ladies. See you next week.
No probs. See you later.
Cheers.